You spend $3,000 up front, right out of your savings or off a credit card, for 300 basic screen-printed t-shirts. And then what happens? 6 months later, you got 60% of that inventory sitting in boxes in your closet, taking up room, eating up your cash flow while you're trying to figure out how to pay for your next studio session. It's a trap, man. It's the physical inventory trap that buries independent artists before they even get off the ground. Welcome to The Legacy Blueprint. I am your host, DJ Universe. Today, we are opening up the playbook on how you stop losing money on outdated merch runs and start turning print-on-demand systems into a reliable, automated engine that pulls in $25 to $45 in pure profit per item to fund your entire music career. Because let's look at the math. Let's really put the numbers side by side so you can see the game clearly. Right now, on average, digital streaming platforms are paying somewhere between $0.003 and $0.005 per stream. Do you know what that actually means for your bank account? That means you need 10,000 plays. 10,000 people listening to your track all the way through. Just to make $30. Think about that for a second. 10,000 streams for $30. Or you sell a single custom heavyweight garment to one single dedicated fan who believes in your brand, and you walk away with $30, $35, $40 in margin off one transaction. It is a completely different business model. I know this struggle personally because I lived it. Back when I was coming up in Ohio, man, I was doing it the old school way. I was pressed up physical CDs, burning mixes, getting basic rough screen-printed tees printed up at a local shop, throwing all of it into the trunk of my car, driving from venue to venue, parking lot to parking lot, just hustling every single day. But when I relocated down to Florida and started from absolute scratch, I realized the industry was shifting. When I founded Down by Law Management LLC, I knew we had to innovate. We had to pivot away from holding boxes of dead inventory in a garage and move directly into automated direct-to-fan fulfillment systems. Systems where the customer orders, the item prints, ships, and pays you without you ever touching a box or floating thousands of dollars in capital up front. That shift from physical trunk hustling to digital infrastructure is how you build a real foundation. That is how you survive as an independent creator in today's music business. So let's break down how this engine actually operates in the real world. At Down by Law Management LLC, we built out Uni Products Market, which is the official print-on-demand marketplace of the Down by Law universe. It is specifically designed to give independent hip-hop artists a platform to launch premium streetwear, footwear, headwear, and accessories without needing $10,000 in startup cash. Now, how does the technical side of zero inventory printing actually work? It all comes down to seamless API integrations. When a fan visits your store inside Uni Products Market and places an order for, say, a custom embroidered hoodie, the back-end system automatically routes your preloaded high-resolution artwork directly to the production facility. The system initiates direct-to-garment printing or precision vector embroidery, packages the product, generates automated tracking info directly back to the customer, and deposits your profit margin straight into your account. You didn't carry stock. You didn't stand in line at the post office. The automation handled the heavy lifting while you stayed focused on creating music. But here is the real-world lesson you have to understand if you want fans to actually wear your gear. You cannot just slap a blurry JPEG onto a cheap, thin, scratchy blank t-shirt and expect people to pay $50 for it. If you want high margins, you need high quality. You have to specify 300 DPI high-resolution vector artwork files so every line stays razor sharp. You need to design using CMYK print color profiles so the colors on the physical fabric match exactly what you saw on your monitor. And most importantly, you need to select heavy blanks. We recommend 280 GSM heavyweight cotton. GSM stands for grams per square meter, and 280 GSM gives you that thick, structured, premium streetwear feel that instantly justifies a $45 to $60 retail price point. And the best part about being in an ecosystem like Uni Products Market is cross-promotional exposure. When we drop merch for artists across our Hip Hop Hero League roster, fans coming in to buy a piece from one artist end up discovering and buying apparel from peer creators on the same platform. That collective ecosystem energy drives organic discovery without you having to spend hundreds of dollars a day on paid ads. Now, let's talk about the biggest mistake independent artists make at physical shows and online stores. They sell a t-shirt, they take $25 in cash or a quick swipe on a generic card reader, they hand over the shirt, and the fan walks away. That is a dead-end transaction. You made $25, but you lost the most valuable asset in the entire music industry. You lost the fan's contact information. You have no way to reach that person when your next single drops, when your album releases, or when you tour through their city. This is where we implement what I call phygital data loops, bridging the physical product with your digital infrastructure. When you ship a hoodie or a tee through Uni Products Market, every single item can include a custom QR code on the garment hang tag or an embedded NFC chip inside premium items like custom jackets or headwear. When the fan scans that tag or taps their phone against the fabric, it immediately routes them directly to your custom digital business card or to our free Independent Artist Growth Blueprint landing page. Let me walk you through the step-by-step workflow setup. The moment that order processes, an automated post-purchase workflow kicks off in your backend. Within 5 minutes of placing the order or scanning that tag, the customer receives an automated email and SMS text message featuring a personalized thank you video, welcoming them into the movement and inviting them directly into our private Down by Law artist network. Now, instead of just having a buyer, you have a verified first-party data asset that you own forever, completely independent of social media algorithms. Look at a real-world case study from one of our independent artists. He ran a limited 50-piece capsule drop on Uni Products Market. By using embedded data tags and post-purchase workflows, that 50-piece run did not just generate profits, it converted into 210 verified first-party email and phone contacts. And when he dropped his follow-up single 3 weeks later, that email list generated an 82% open rate and pushed his record straight into high stream counts on day one because those fans were directly connected to him. That is the power of turning merch into fan equity. A lot of artists get caught up chasing viral moments on social media. They try to put a funny meme on a t-shirt, sell 10 of them, and then next week nobody cares anymore because the meme died. We do not build for viral spikes. We build for catalog longevity and long-term hip-hop culture. To do that effectively, you need to structure a proper 3-tier product catalog architecture inside your store. Tier 1 consists of impulse accessories, items priced under $15 or $20 like custom vinyl stickers, phone cases, and keychains that allow any fan on any budget to support your brand. Tier 2 is your core streetwear. 280 GSM heavyweight hoodies, headwear, and branded graphic tees available on Uni Products Market that represent your core brand identity. And Tier 3 is your luxury high-end drops. Exclusive items like our custom Soul Legacy footwear line, priced at premium levels for your superfans who want true collector pieces. When you structure your business this way, the physical product margins generate non-dilutive capital. What does non-dilutive capital mean? It means money you generated from selling products that funds your studio time, your mixing, your mastering, your music videos, and your sync licensing clearances without you ever having to sell off your master recordings or sign a predatory advance deal with a label. Your merch business literally finances your record label operations. That is why Down by Law Management LLC stands firmly on brand building, master ownership, and generational wealth. We do not care about 15 seconds of fame on an algorithmic feed if you do not own the rights to your songs or the data of your fans. We focus on building legacy ecosystems that pay you for decades. All right, so let's translate all of this into immediate action. Here is your 48-hour execution plan. Step 1. Audit your existing brand vector assets today. Make sure you have clean, high-resolution 300 dpi vector files ready in CMYK color profiles. Step 2. Select 3 core product designs. Start lean with 1 hoodie, 1 premium tee, and 1 accessory. Step 3. Open your storefront listing on Uniproducts Market and link your automated email and SMS lead capture landing page. In 48 hours, you can go from having zero product infrastructure to running a fully automated, direct-to-fan lifestyle storefront. The core lesson of this entire conversation is simple. Stop acting like a passive musician who just drops tracks and prays for fraction of a cent streaming payouts. Shift your mindset today into becoming an active digital entrepreneur who owns physical products, master recordings, and direct fan relationships. This brings us to today's legacy moment. Do not ever let a limited budget or a lack of record label backing stall your ambition. When I started from scratch, I didn't have a giant team or $1 million budget. What I had was hustle, vision, and a refusal to give up. Every single day you wake up, you have the opportunity to lay another brick in your empire. Embrace the daily process, master the business side of your craft, and build something that lasts far beyond a social media feed. If you are truly serious about building a sustainable career instead of just chasing streams, download the free Independent Artist Blueprint at downbylawmanagementllc.com. Then send me a message with the word Blueprint. No hype, just legacy. Until next time, keep building your empire one move at a time.